Hello and welcome to Mediacafe Travel. Be sure to subscribe by pressing the red button below or on the bottom right hand corner of this video. Today we're going to showcase RiRa Irish Pub located at Mandalay Bay. So if you visit Mandalay Bay and are in the mood for Irish pub experience, you can go to the RiRa, which is located at Mandalay Place Shops between Mandalay Bay and Luxor. The pub is located near Burger Bar, which is listed as permanently closed, which of course is very bad news for burger lovers, as it was definitely one of the best burger spots in Vegas, in our humble opinion. However, RiRa is open and it's going strong right next to a Guinness store. So if you're a big fan of Guinness, not only can you drink it in the pub, but you can check out the Guinness store right next door. There are RiRa locations in Atlantic City, Burlington, Vermont, Charlotte, North Carolina, as well as Portland, Maine. But we're talking about Las Vegas here, where RiRa boasts a comfortable, neighborly vibe that attracts both locals and visitors. It's been constructed actually from a restored pub in Ireland and shipped to Las Vegas for that feel, that authentic feel of an Irish pub, including the bar that's been restored from a pub which was near Dublin, Ireland. They do feature live music and obviously Irish food and whiskey, which we will talk about as we go.
Online and
There you go. So any server will be right with you.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. Here, guys.
there's the Irish coffee. Alright. Did we have any questions on food?
We did have a couple of questions.
Yeah, go for it.
So the first question is whether you have the cinnamon brioche.
No, unfortunately that's on our breakfast menu.
Oh.
Yeah.
A toast with some Irish coffee, and we'll talk about the all-day menu. We missed out on the breakfast menu. Breakfast is from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. So they have some great items like cinnamon battered brioche and the corned beef hash, which is brined for 10 days, the corned beef. However, there's some great items on the all-day menu, including the potato cakes, which you see here. I had potato cakes when I was a kid, and they were delicious. These potato cakes are fancier, but still equally good potato cakes. And next is the sausage roll bites, which are made from bangers and wrapped in a great pastry. And these are delicious. They remind me a lot of bratwurst bites, actually, like bratwurst pigs in a blanket almost. But they're made from traditional bangers, and these are fantastic. And again, the breakfast is from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., but then after breakfast is an all-day menu, which goes from 11 a.m. all the way to 11 p.m. And so here is another item that is on the all-day menu, the Publican Reuben. And if you're a fan of Reuben, it's made with that same 10-day brined corned beef. It is a really well-made Reuben sandwich. The side you can opt for Brussels sprouts and bacon. You'll notice the Brussels sprouts are shredded Brussels sprouts and bacon. So that is an option. Beef and Guinness stew is a highlight, of course. Of course, they make a stew with Guinness. And this stew is very well made and very tasty, with a dollop of mashed potatoes in the middle. You can also get burgers and sandwiches. This happens to be the Guinness barbecue burger, which is very tasty actually, made with an onion ring and also fantastic Guinness barbecue sauce. On the side, it does come with chips, and of course chips are fries for those not in the know. Traditional chips are actually fries, and they're delicious actually. They are fantastic, and this burger is a really good burger. RiRa's food was a delightful treat. We had never visited RiRa before and did not expect much from the cuisine, but the cuisine was tasty, especially for like a lunch. I would suggest a lunch because it's tasty food. It's not too fancy, but it's very hearty. Like, for instance, this stew was very rich and hearty. Excellent taste to the stew. Recommend this very highly, and we finished it off very quickly as well. But again, the food was a revelation at RiRa, and the food is not even the attraction. They have a million drinks. You saw the Irish coffee, which of course is made with whiskey, but that bar, the one imported from Ireland, contains tons of beers, tons of other cocktails, and of course whiskey. Now, let's look at the rest of the pub. Here you see more of the bar area going all the way into the back. It's very comfortable, very sort of neighborly vibe to it. Here is where the band would play, a nice little stage. This, of course, happens in the evenings, not at lunchtime like we were. And here's a little back area. Very comfy, very cool little vibe for RiRa. And again, the food was fantastic. And now on to the dessert. This was special, and our whiskey caramel bread pudding. Our neighbors at the neighboring table, they offered to eat this for us because they didn't think we would like it, if you can believe that. But we certainly loved it. This was a fantastic dessert. It was on the special for the day, so I don't know how often they have it, but this is really great bread pudding. And so if you are there and this is the special, do not pass this up. This is fantastic. So that is my advice. And it's, again, delicious food, a great little vibe. And again, RiRa is a traditional Irish pub, very authentic, lots of whiskeys, including Scotch whiskey as well as American whiskey, all kinds. You can get the most fancy whiskey down to the least fancy whiskey at the RiRa Irish pub. So if you're into whiskey, I would recommend it because they've got it all there. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time on Media Cafe Travel.